All right, listen, folks. We got a 4.8 here, and we're gonna do some crazy things with it. Let me tell you now. And by crazy, I mean leave it absolutely stock and see how much nitrous it can take. But you're probably wondering, is this going in your car? And it's not. And let me tell you why. Because I just bought a Holly for a small block Ford. That's why. That's a good enough reason. And like I said in the last video, I'm going to put it on this weekend, is what I said in the last video. And did. It's on. Runs, drives, everything's good, taken care of. But I didn't video it because I suck. I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a normal guy. But here we are. Here in a second, I'm going to show you what it's going in. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think everyone's going to look at their screen and go, wow. So here we have the next project. We got this 80 Malibu. Quite the beauty, as you can tell. I mean, how could you not love this? I mean, I love it already. And I mean, it's day one right here, first day. So I'll get down. We'll show you around the car. If I could get my camera woman to come over here, I'll show you a few quirks of the build. Right now we've got no windshield, of course, for air conditioning purposes. The corner of the hood is actually rusted completely off. That's a feat right there, folks. And then we'll come inside the car. If I could get camera woman to come over here to show you guys this beautiful dashboard and interior we have. Would you look at that? And now if you're familiar, you'll realize that is a Mustang dashboard. And if you weren't familiar, you could probably tell because it says Mustang. So, we had a twin turbo small block Ford in this car at one point, but now, whoa, you didn't see that. I don't want to talk about it. All right, we got holes in the fender, because like I was saying, it did have a twin turbo small block Ford in it at one point. And if you got a good brain between your ears, you could probably figure out where that twin turbo small block Ford ended up. So now it's my duty to resurrect this here. I mean, this is just a piece of history. It's a gbody Malibu. I mean, it's one of the baddest cars you can get in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm about to show you boys just how bad it really is. So we threw the wheels on the back. They don't fit, of course, because why would they? I mean, I bought wheels, but they don't fit on anything I own, of course. The front runners look sick on my other car, so we're going to figure all this out later, but I figured I'd throw them on the back here, give it a shot, see if they work. They don't. The worst thing than those wheels not fitting is all this rust on the roof. It's actually brutal, but I don't even think we're going to fix it. I think we're just going to give the old little 1-2 spray action with that turbo can, put that LS in here, put some nitrous on it, and we're just going to let her scream, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we have a perfectly good 80s Malibu G-body hood. Well, for El Camino too, if anybody wants it. I'll actually give it to you for free. No shipping. No, I'm not. You gotta pay for shipping. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what more to say about this unit. It really speaks for itself. There's not much I can say about it, other than the fact that we have one black drag light front runner on this side, a chrome drag light front runner on that side, whatever you call those bad boys back there, and then we got a V6 SN95 stock on the other side. But that's fine. That's fine. We're rolling clean, some might say. Yeah, I really don't know what we're doing. We're about to get into a world of trouble is what's going to happen. And I just hope that you'll stick around and watch it. Yes, I don't know. Alright, so as it turns out, we have a set of wheels that doesn't fit anything. They fit nothing. So we tried to put those back wheels on the back of this. I don't know if I ever even have updated you guys, but they definitely don't fit in the back of my car. I mean, I beat them with hammers. I beat them with my fist. I beat them with, I mean, I even had Sean Strickland come in and try to take a whack. It didn't happen. So it's not going to work. So we thought maybe we'd throw them on the back of here, but it's just not going to happen, folks. So unfortunately, we're going to have to get us some 8-inch flat wheels, but that's all for later. All for later. But you can see the vision already. I mean, we got a beautiful hot rod. We've got a beautiful power plant for a beautiful hot rod, a beautiful 4.8, and a beautiful Malibu. We're going to put the two together, and there will be nothing beautiful about it. So that was all a lie. That's pretty much, I mean, if you want to take a look inside, I mean, I'll give you a good rundown of the interior. So we got custom Mustang dash like you saw, custom Mustang seats, airbag delete for weight. The rest of the stuff's gone for weight purposes, obviously, not because it's sitting in the back and broken and trash and garbage. It's all just for weight reduction. See, we're slowly removing weight out of the roof here. Day by day, we lose a little bit more every day. We got a little bit of paint samples from when we did the old orange peel Mustang back in the day. We're gonna see what we can do. So one thing I didn't really talk about before, like I didn't really get into it that much, is like the goal with this is really just to like experiment. Like I just want to, I mean, I got a 4.8. I paid $500 for this 4.8. I bought it from a family friend. You know, he pulled it out of a running truck. I trust him. I mean, I know for sure if he says it runs, it runs. It's a good motor. I'm debating on whether I'm going to pull the heads and stuff and do lifters and just little preventative stuff like that. He did say it has a lot of miles on it, but he said it ran good and it had good oil pressure. So, I mean, but the main goal here is to do just a budget deal. I have a nitrous kit already. It came with my 2001 truck when I got it back. You've seen that on the channel before. If you haven't, it's in an older video. But I ended up getting that truck back way down the line. I sold it and then I got it back. But so I got a nitrous kit with it. I'm gonna put it on here. Probably do like a 150 shot, nothing crazy. But really the goal is we're gonna try to use the factory ECU, factory wiring harness, and do just the upgraded flex fuel injectors off like a new body style truck. Just little budget stuff like that, and see what kind of power we can make with it. Not necessarily what kind of power, because I doubt it'll ever be on a dyno, but see what kind of numbers we can put down. And I mean, the car really, it should be pretty light. It has no interior. We're gonna put turbo 400 behind it is the plan right now. It might change, but we have a turbo 400 sitting over there in the floor that was pulled out of a truck probably before I was even alive, and it was good back then, so we're gonna see if it's good now. Kind of like this motor here, but no, this motor should definitely be good. I'll flip the camera around and show you a little bit more. So the motor is like absolutely disgusting. I mean, I think he said it had somewhere close to 400,000 miles if it was the original cluster in the truck, but she's a runner and that's all we care about. So we're gonna do something to clean it up. I haven't decided what method I'm gonna go with yet. Maybe a little pressure washing action. I'm not sure yet, but that's not much I can say about a stock 4.8. We'll probably delete some of this stuff that's not needed, and I mean, I can't really say too much. I don't know the whole process. There's the wiring harness. I've never personally done it, but I know a couple people that have and that are willing to help. So we're going to try to figure it out. But when we come over to the car here, I mean, I've already given you the rundown a couple times, but she is an absolute lemon. But like I said, the goal is budget. And if you look at this side, that's brutal. Don't even look, folks. But the goal is budget. So we're gonna try to put the least money into this that we can. Now it does have strange shocks all the way around it right now. Those were on it back in the day, so I'm not even putting that into my little budget deal. I don't even have a budget, but the goal is to do it as cheap as possible. Because everybody says, you know, hey man, I can throw LS out the junkyard and that thing about $500, man. We get her up and running, get her going. So that is definitely not the case, but we are going to see what the case is. And now, it's already got this Mustang dash and everything in it, because it had the drivetrain from my car in it before. And it had all this Mustang stuff in it. And I'm just going to leave that, because to me, it's not worth trying to go and find an interior for one of these and taking it all out, putting it back in, doing everything under the sun. I'm just going to leave this bad boy in there, try to get my tack working and what gauges I can, and call it a Tuesday. But I mean, yeah, I mean, she's gonna be nothing but a race car here, folks. We're not going for nothing fancy. We're not going for nothing just super cool. We're just going for just a straight up guinea pig test subject race car. So I'll get back to you when I have some more progress. I'm about to clean up the shop a little bit and put the car in here. But you know the drill. I've said it a million times by now, or I don't know how many times I've actually said it in the video, but I've made a million clips talking about this here crustated 4.8 that we're gonna, oh my goodness, can you believe this guy? Are you kidding me, brother? Who invited this guy? Anyways, so I don't know if you guys can tell by the camera angle, I'm a little hunched over. My back is absolutely destroyed right now for whatever reason. I don't know what happened. I was really wanting to get more done with the car today, but my back is literally smoked, and it's 7 p.m. on a Sunday, so I'm just gonna get back to cleaning up and put it away and go back to my house and call it a night for today. But I was wanting to get some of this stuff out and just take an assessment of, you know, what I've got, what I need, what we're going to use, what we're not. But it'll just have to be next weekend because, like I said, I feel like I'm 75 with this back right now. But I just wanted to jump on here and kind of wrap everything up and just let you guys know that I promise. I know I've said this a million times, but I promise I promise I'm gonna take this YouTube thing. I'm not gonna call it serious because I'm not gonna take it serious. We're just gonna have a good time with it. But there will be videos on this channel, and it will be of this car, and I will have my Fox body on the channel too. I promise, guys. I know I'm slacking, but that car's got a Holly in it, and I'll show you guys that one day. It runs, it drives good. I even got out, made some boost in it, made 5-10 pounds of boost, had a blast with my girlfriend, had a great time. And now it's breaking up and stuff, so I got a couple things to figure out. Of course, I didn't video it when it was running good. I have a couple clips of me just kind of getting on it a little bit, but I don't have any actual good clips of me really just getting down with it. But yeah, so I'll have some of that on the channel eventually. But this car is 100% going to be on the channel. We're going to get to work on it, and I promise I'm going to make videos of it. And I'm just going to show everybody, you know, if you've never done an LS swap, I'm not telling you this is a how-to, but I'm going to tell you, if I can figure it out, then you can figure it out. And that's all you need to know. And I'm going to do my best to do it on a budget, because if I can afford it, you can afford it. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.